Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love everything about it. The animation is solid, the visuals are fluid, the plot is great, it has something to say about humanity. So when I decide to watch this Beauty and the Beast remake, I'm expecting that same level of greatness. So when I watched it, it blew my brains out. And when I say it blew my brains out, I mean it shot me 5 times the head until I was dead, comatose, blood all over the floor, with only the sound of the beast singing in my dead cold ears. The Beauty and the Beast is just not living up to the expectations that it was supposed to be at. Guys, y'all know what Beauty and the Beast is about. It's about Belle, who goes into this village and has to rescue her father from the beast through some strange circumstances, and she learns how to love. And there's so much that the original movie does right that they just don't do right in here. Like, Jesus, how do I even begin? Okay, first off, Emma Watson, great choice. Emma Watson as a singer... In terms of her performance, I felt like post-production felt like she wasn't good enough and they had to auto-tune her into Ariana Grande. It's like they had to fix her to make her better and to have her sing with the rest of the cast. And speaking of the rest of the cast in terms of singing, they're not really doing that good either. Josh Gad, who is Olaf, he is freaking Olaf in Frozen, cannot perform LeFou in this movie. And he's the best choice for LeFou. Like, when I saw Frozen for the first time and I heard Olaf, I was like, damn, they better put him in Beauty and the Beast because he's the perfect one. And he screwed that up. He's like the best choice and he somehow screwed it up. Gaston is the same way. Everyone's singing is just flat and uninspired. That's how I feel everyone is in this movie. There are such high expectations from people like me who thought that Beauty and the Beast was a masterpiece that they end up flubbing everything. The music ends up being milked and milked and milked. There are at least 3 extra songs in this movie that I thought were completely unnecessary. The Beast did not need his own song. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for the people that really loved that song because I thought it was completely unnecessary, and after hearing about 30 uninterrupted minutes of full singing, this was the breaking point for me. Like, this is too much. They cut out certain parts of the song and substitute with other parts that just don't seem to fit. They interrupt the song in the middle to do some sort of river dance routine or to do some sort of witty dialogue or some funny line. They butcher the song and it doesn't feel like the original. Pretty much the only good musical number from this is Be My Guest. And that's because Be My Guest originally was such a random song that they really had nowhere to go but up from here. Overall, I think the singing is just flat, uninspired. It's as if you got a bunch of high school students together and they were forced to sing the song that they didn't want to sing. I actually think the costumes are kind of lacking too. The dress in the original Beauty and the Beast is this big, flourishing yellow dress and she looks amazing and gorgeous. And here, this new dress, I feel like they just stole it from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and just dyed it yellow. And then they put some like tacky Party City stickers on the bottom. The makeup is strange too. Gaston has more eyeliner than Emma Watson. What does that say? LeFou has all of this caked up makeup and he looks like a clown, as much as half of the cast does as well. I don't complain about makeup. Good makeup is unnoticeable. So why did I notice all the makeup in this movie? It's not like they did everything wrong. The servants are actually well done. Cogsworth is a surprisingly good choice, despite the fact that he doesn't have the same kind of temperament or pitch as the original Cogsworth. Lumiere is great. His girlfriend is great. The feather duster design is one of my favorite designs in this movie. So they do some things right. And yet, it's that just makes it that more irritating that they get some things right, but the big picture is just so off. The visuals are strange. They're too CG and it feels like a set. It doesn't even feel like we're in France. It feels like we've constructed this set and now we're filming it, and it honestly feels a little bit amateurish when you can kind of see some of the work that the sets people have done. I think the acting is subpar because the script is terrible. It's very flat and it just feels uninspired. The original Beauty and the Beast was great. This new one they tried to make better by adding more flourishes and like things like spectral lighting and extra songs so that people can enjoy it. 2 hours we expand on these plots that I didn't even care about. I don't care about Belle's mother dying. I don't care about Gaston and LeFou being gay for each other and LeFou chasing Gaston. I don't care about that. I don't care about the random romance between the dresser and the harpsichord. I don't care about any of that, and it wasn't necessary in the original film. That's what made it great. So you add all this extra stuff, and this movie becomes bloated. It loses the original message of the movie. So that's why I don't really like it. Overall, I think the first Beauty and the Beast is wonderful and imaginative and exceeds the barriers that it placed at the time. And this movie tried to follow its coattails, but ended up tripping and falling short. 2017 Beauty and the Beast, I give it a 68. It's overall not worth watching, and I think it's better to have the original.
Remember, be gentle.
Kind. Charming.
Sweet.
And when she opens the door, give her a dashing debonair smile. Come, come, show me the smile.
Oh, my dear.
You'll join me for dinner. That's not a request.